keep the mouse right there?
No. Should I? Is it more? Oh, dude, never mind. That's kind of dumb.
What?
I was just saying, if I had like a wireless keyboard, then we can look up stuff. Like research. No?
Hey, Jamie, will you look that up for me?
Hey, Alexa.
You got that, Jamie?
Alexa, look that up for me.
Oh my God. Is there Alexa in here?
The Everything Academy. With Gage and Austin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you haven't seen our faces in a while.
We got fat.
As you can tell. Look at me. I'm a blob now.
Yeah.
I want to put this over here. But, hi. I'm Shelley Duvall.
Hey. Your ass. Your ass.
So Halloween was just up, and me and my girlfriend went as Dr. Evil and Mini-Me. Austin went as Ghost from Modern Warfare.
It's Call of Duty. Modern Warfare.
My bad, sorry.
Come on, dude.
We haven't been up to much.
You know what's so funny? The first thing he texts me is, don't talk about video games, movies, or food, and we've already touched two.
Well, I'm just explaining what we did for Halloween.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, but I'm just saying.
But other than that, I mean, I haven't been up to much except for working. I got back from California. I went to California. That was fun. And we haven't done a podcast for what?
Too long.
Too long? I'd say, 5-6 months?
Yeah, his girlfriend moved in, and all of a sudden he's too cool to do podcasts with me, you know?
I'm just too cool for Austin. That's it.
I got my driver's license at 24 years old.
It only took him, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stop me when it gets too much. Just
21.
21, 22, 23, 24.
9 years.
9 years. Almost 10 years.
Almost a decade to get my license.
Not even like a permit. He got his permit literally like what?
2 years ago?
Was it? I thought it was last year he got it. But that's just me though.
Me personally, I didn't even want my license.
I don't get why.
Because I don't drive anywhere. I don't leave. I don't go anywhere.
I mean, I think it's... When you get your license, I think it's like a sense of freedom.
All
Does that make sense?
All I got was a little more stress because now I have to deal with my car.
Gotta be an adult sometime.
Me personally, I just don't think so.
So, what happens when you don't have a license?
I'll drive anyway.
All right, I can't.
Allegedly. I'll illegally drive.
Allegedly. I mean, I guess that's pretty fair, but I just think it's irresponsible.
Well, not anymore,
Disrespectful.
so. Not anymore, so.
Ugly. Sorry, I'm just naming
serious?
characteristics. But since Halloween is over, it's not really over.
What do you mean?
Because
it's not
I
really
want
over?
to talk about some ghosts.
Oh, some spooky, scary skeletons. I'm so excited for Thanksgiving, though.
You want to just talk about seasons? You want to talk about holidays?
Well, just since we're in November, you know?
Yeah, but it's just the beginning of November.
I know, but Thanksgiving
I would say the
is
second
crazy.
week of November, you can start talking about Thanksgiving.
I kind of hate Thanksgiving, though.
Why?
Like, I love it, but I have a love-hate relationship with it.
I
Because,
think-
like, why are we limiting ourselves to one day a year we get together with our family to eat a nice dinner?
Well, that might be you, but I get together with my family, like...
Well, I meant, like,
every couple of months.
a feast.
Well, you don't have a Christmas one?
Well, yeah, okay, you're right. Never mind. My fucking bad.
Sorry.
I meant, okay, so twice a year. Ooh.
You guys don't go out to dinner for your guys' birthdays or anything? I'm going to put that right there. Don't knock it over.
I meant, like, you get what I'm saying. Like, where you're thankful and you feel, like,
Well, you can be
gratitude.
but you can be thankful every day.
I know, but we're limiting it to one day a year.
You're limiting it to
No,
one day a year.
You're really twisting my words.
I'm
right
not
now,
though,
and it's
because
pissing me
what
off.
you're
pissing me off.
You literally could be thankful every single day, but you're saying, why do we limit it to one day?
Well, it's because it feels like we do. I don't. It feels like we, as as a whole race.
All right, start right now then. What are you thankful for right now?
Wife, dude. Not shit. Ain't shit to smile about. Have you seen that picture of that orangutan? He's like sitting in a jail cell and he's like, it says ain't shit to smile about.
I think my favorite memes right now are like cartoon characters.
Dude, the fucking...
Where they're like pimped out like gangster.
They're like AI. Yeah. Dude, my favorite one is Harry Potter and he's holding up like a couple thousand. He's like this. He's just going... That shit is so funny.
I think I saw one with Timmy Turner. Yeah, it was like about Doug Dimmadome. But it's like she do give me that Dimmadome.
That's fucking stupid. So
I'm
sorry to
funny.
bring up video games, but with the OG Fortnite coming back, dude, the memes for that are so fucking funny. There was one of like old Mickey Mouse and like Goofy and like all of them. And they like animated it to where like real animals like gorillas, crocodiles are like just fucking them up, and it was like it's like old people when they return to Fortnite, not knowing that the 13-year-olds never got off, and they're just getting fucked up
and they're screaming.
Oh yeah, that shit was one of the funniest memes I've seen this year. Honestly,
I love that shit. There's a few things that I saw with like the same meme format, but it's like me and the boys going to hunt the fucking going cryptid hunting.
just getting fucked up. I'm surprised you don't watch Supernatural.
I don't know.
Since you like cryptids and shit.
Yeah, but it's not really cryptids type thing. It's more like they're like ghosts and like like scary stories and stuff like that. It's not really cryptid shit.
Yeah.
Like you're not seeing the Jersey Devil or like Bigfoot or...
But there are like vampires and like...
Yeah, but they're not cryptic. Those are monsters.
Those are cryptids.
No, they're monsters.
Vampires are cryptids.
Vampires are monsters.
What
Frankenstein, monster. Vampire, Dracula, monster. Lake Man, monster.
So why is Bigfoot not a monster?
Because he's a cryptid.
Or why the Jersey Devil or the Chupacabra?
Because they're not monsters, they're cryptids. They're creatures. Like mythical creatures.
So are vampires.
Yeah, but they make movies about vampires.
They make movies about the fucking...
Whenever you've seen... Okay, we're talking about movies.
But like... Regardless, the Jersey Devil is pretty much portrayed in Jeepers Creepers, no?
No.
As a flying person who eats people?
No. The Jersey Devil is like a horse flying creature. Jeepers Creepers is a fucking like half like bat, half man, half fucking alien, half fucking spider. Like he's like a million different things. And he's not even a cryptid. He's just a creature. He's just a creature.
Yeah, but you just said a cryptid was just a creature. Just a creature.
Whatever, dude.
I'm telling you, what are the, like, you got this cryptids right here.
I know. I think what makes a cryptid would be like something that really has no...
So you're saying Bigfoot isn't real?
I'm not saying Bigfoot isn't real. I'm not saying that.
Oh, so it has
My opinion still stands on Bigfoot being a robot, and it will always stand being a robot.
Agree.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
It will be. Can't change it. And I won't change it.
That's why we can't find him.
I know. It'll never change. It'll never change.
I don't think so either, honestly.
But I don't know. I think cryptids are fucking like weird creatures. They're not fucking like
creepypastas, like just made up bullshit.
I wouldn't say made up.
So
Bigfoot's not made up. Like it's real.
Yeah, but at the same time, how the fuck have we not found him? I get the fact, like...
I already told you my theory on why we haven't found him.
Yeah, but, like, realistically, like, if we're being completely honest with ourselves, he's not a robot, right? Like, that's just a stupid theory.
Nope, that's, like, my honest opinion. I really think...
For what, though? Why would they make a robot Bigfoot? For what?
I don't know, to cause havoc and fear in the community.
But no one is scared of it.
Says who?
No one,
Says who?
Have you ever, like...
So if you came across a Bigfoot, you wouldn't be scared?
I would be more like, I'm ready to take a photo. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be pulling out my phone.
So you wouldn't be scared one bit?
Unlike 99% of sightings. They have no insight to go.
So you're not answering my question. So you wouldn't be scared?
I'd probably be scared.
Okay.
But, like, I'm still going to record it.
Well, if you have the opportunity to.
Yeah, but you're telling me out of the millions of sightings,
what if you
no
pull
one
out
had
your
the
phone and you
opportunity?
try to record it, but like your phone just stops working?
Like he EMPs my phone?
Yeah, because he's a robot.
Yeah. I mean, well then, I guess, what do you...
I don't know. I don't know what you do in that kind of situation.
But like, again, why would they even make it?
Like I said, to cause fear and havoc in
But
the community.
all it is causing one person to be the insane person in the town. That's all.
That doesn't make one person insane.
It is because only one person is
There's
gonna see
more
it.
than one person who believes in Bigfoot in a single town.
I know, but seeing it is different than believing in it. Believing is different than seeing, okay?
Believing is seeing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You know, well,
if you
I guess.
believe in something, you've seen it before.
God?
Yeah. People have seen God. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me
You're
I'm wrong.
wrong. You're
People literally
wrong.
talk about it. After they die, they've seen God or Jesus.
Yeah, well, when people die, they also see a light at the end of the tunnel, and they also see nothing.
Yeah.
So why?
So
only
if you see something, you're going to believe in
only
that.
the blessed.
Yes or no? If you see it, you're going to believe in it 100%,
yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
So if those people have died, and then they came back because they were
Yeah,
resuscitated.
but also bullshitters and liars. I'd say it. If I died and came back, I'd become the next fucking
Jesus
pope.
told me. No, you wouldn't.
Jesus told me I'm the next pope. That's what I'd say. And if they said no, he didn't, I'd be like, oh, so you don't believe? You're going to hell now, buddy. Nice try.
I'm tight with
You're
Jesus.
done. He's my brother. He's my brother in Christ. You're done. I've always thought about writing a book.
About what?
Like me being God, and like in a couple thousand years when they find it and they read it, they're like, you know what I'm saying?
Just
what?
Just bury it
starts
somewhere.
a new religion of me. Like I'll build a statue of something gnarly.
What would your religion be?
I don't know.
Or would you just be a god?
I would just be like the God of creation, and there's no rules. Like you don't have to abide by anything. Just
So
people,
murder's allowed, raping is allowed.
there's no talk about that. It'd be more like, this was our creator. He was cool. And then like
There's no rules.
Like I'm not gonna be like there's no rules, cause chaos. It's just gonna be like, it's more like how
do the right thing.
No.
No?
You know how like there's the God of Thunder?
Yeah.
It's not like he's saying go and fucking murder and rape people. No, it was more like, he was the God of Thunder. That's cool. Now he's in our history books because people believed in him as the God of Thunder.
Okay.
And he'd help us like conjure storms and when sailing across the sea type shit. You know, like Greek gods too, like Zeus is the god of lightning, god of the sea, Poseidon shit. I feel like that's what I would do. And they'd be like, what? This guy did everything. Yeah, he was the god of everything. And then like, that'd be kind of lit. Just be like, oh, dude, this was 4,000 years ago.
In a sense, if the Earth is still here in 4,000 years.
I don't know. I guess in 150, a meteor is going to strike the Earth.
I won't be alive, so I don't care.
That's true, but also, like, we might be.
I'm just waiting for Neuralink.
Dude, I'm taking that shit. 100%.
I am too, 100%.
People are weird. I'm not. Okay, die then. Like, die then.
I think it's a good idea. I don't have any... there are probably negative effects to it, but think about all the positives.
Well, yeah, if someone EMPs you and you get...
Yeah, but then...
But, like, by then, I feel like by the time realistically, I do think the life cycle will be longer. Or, what is it? What's the word? Like our average lifespan will be way longer before we're dead. Like I'm talking 150 is going to be like, oh, they're old.
I don't know.
Like that's old.
I have a hard time believing that. I mean, what is our average lifespan now? Like 80 something?
Yeah, about 80, I'd say.
So like
late 70s.
I mean, before then it was like 30.
Yeah, exactly.
40, 50.
And the only thing we fucking really got was like medicine and like a better diet.
Yeah.
And we were living 50 plus years more than we used to. And so with technology, we're going to be living that's going to boost up a couple hundred years more than we're used to, I would say.
I don't know. I think our average in the next 10 years will probably be around 90.
Yeah.
Like 89, maybe like 90, 93-ish.
That'd be cool.
Around 90.
I think I'm telling you, in like 20, 30 years, I'm telling you, I think we're gonna be uploading consciousness into programming and shit.
I think so.
I think that'd be so cool, though.
It would be cool.
I think
it'd be really cool.
Especially with like Meta and Neuralink coming very soon. I would say we're probably gonna be like living in simulations. Like some Ready Player One shit, but like
I wouldn't want that. I would want to actually like, I don't know, because like then you have to get like haptic feedback suits and other shit to like.
Well, that's
feel
what I'm saying.
Stuff.
Like
but I want
the technology would be so different. You just fucking plug in a USB to your brain.
Oh, so like Sword Art Online.
I don't know. Sure.
That's an anime where like they all get trapped into a video game and it's pretty fucking sick. You put on a headband, and like it has like a Neuralink switch. Well, it's not like Neuralink switch, but it's like a cord that goes into your computer. But like the creator, when it released, the creator fucking like you couldn't take it off. If you took it off, then it would send like a thing to your brain and kill you, put you in a coma.
Jeez.
You had to beat the game to actually like escape.
That's kind of lit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
But it was an MMO, so like.
How do you beat it?
Yeah, you have to beat the last boss. Well, it's pretty cool. It's a good watch.
See, like that kind of thing, I feel like is coming sooner rather than later. Because if you think about it, we kind of need, in order for our species to survive, we would have to like figure out a way to make our lifespan longer.
Yeah.
Because Earth is only, like, whether it's the change in atmosphere, the ozone layer melts, like something is going to happen to cause a mass extinction. And if we're still on Earth, and if we don't, I guess the only like chance we'd have is if we had like a like a giant spaceship that we pretty much like colonized space by using a giant fucking.
That just sounds like WALL-E at that point.
Yeah, kinda, but they're like still on Earth.
Not really.
They're like in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
I'm talking like we'd be searching for another planet and we would just be living in space, just drifting until we find something.
It wouldn't even really. I don't think that's possible. Like if we found out, oh, the world's gonna end, they couldn't build something fast enough.
Well, they're probably already building some shit like that to colonize space. Because like, I think it was Elon Musk. I think was saying like. Within like I don't know, it was like 10 or 50 years, we're gonna like there's gonna be jobs in space, where you're mining asteroids for metals and shit. Because I'm pretty sure he was saying like in the asteroid belt, there's like enough metal to cover the entire Earth with like 50,000 layers of metal.
I mean, it's interesting. It's a great concept, but.
Especially with his reusable rockets.
Yeah.
All they have to do is deploy a bigger space station into space, and then fucking just send people up and down fucking every couple months.
Yeah.
Should be crazy. It's like doing an oil rig, but you're in space instead of on the ocean.
Yeah,
you're
but
in space.
I bet that job would suck so bad. It just doesn't sound appealing. I mean, like going to space sounds appealing, but like mining rocks in space for a few months and then coming back.
That shit would be kind of cool, though.
It sounds really cool on paper, but the act of doing it, you'd probably be like,
oh yeah, it probably sucks, asshole. But like, it's probably not that hard. There's no gravity. You're kind of just floating there.
Yeah, but then you risk the possibility of floating away. Oh my god, I might sneeze.
You're not gonna sneeze. No one sneezes when you say I might. Oh, he does. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Oh god. I might have to cut that out. Oh my god, or mute, make it not sound so. Oh Jesus.
But there's a show called The Expanse on Amazon Prime, and they have like they've like colonized Mars, Earth, obviously, and like a couple other, I think like a moon or something.
Earth has been colonized for years.
I know, but like they have like civilizations on, they've like colonized the solar system in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so like, yeah, there's a lot of people in deep space, like where they like get water from comets and shit. And like, it's pretty cool. You should check it out. it's kind of like the vibe we're talking about, like how Earth is going to be, like how civilization is going to be.
I don't know. I've been really into ghosts and paranormal stuff recently. Just because of Sam and Colby. Their videos are crazy.
I watch their videos, but like, it doesn't make me want to go and fucking...
It doesn't make me want to go and do it, but it's really intriguing. Like, it makes me, like, more of a believer, I guess. Because beforehand, nothing crazy has ever happened to me. Like, I've never been, like, scratched by a ghost or been haunted or been, like, a...
Well, are you, like, how long, like, were you ever a believer in, like, ghosts and paranormal shit?
On a scale from, like, 1 to 10, like, back then...
Yeah, like...
I would say I was at, like, a 2. And now I'm at, like, an 8 or a 9.
So my argument for that is, I think I had this argument with Devin. Not an argument, but like what I think was the problem. Like, you probably did have paranormal shit happen to you, right? Mm-hmm. But you probably were like, you were such a non-believer that you just kind of chalked it up to something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I used to chalk stuff up as like a creak in the floor would be like, oh, it's just an old house.
Just an old house, or like something fell. That was probably falling already.
Yeah,
like it was probably gonna fall already.
Just maybe there was just like a shift somewhere.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. So you probably have had paranormal shit happen to you, but you just like chopped it up to like logic instead of like, oh shit, that was kind of unexplainable.
Well, it's not like I'm being like fucked by ghosts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and one like people seem to think like paranormal, like it's not real unless a fucking ghost grabs you and cuts you or something, like possesses you or something crazy. Like,
yeah,
you got to think about most of the time, like if a ghost is like a ghost and like they're like,
if a ghost
supernatural,
is a ghost.
Supernatural does like a kind of, I feel like does a good job with that, because it's like if one of like if they're like in a different realm and like he gets like frustrated that no one can hear him and he gets mad and he hits something and it like that anger and that energy actually moved it and they're like, oh shit. But he's not choking him out. You know, It was more like, God, I'm mad, blah.
Yeah.
And like something hits and moves and he's like, oh shit. And everyone's like, what the fuck? I feel like that's kind of how it would be here
like,
as well.
So you've watched Sam and Colby's videos, like the whole Conjuring series, every single episode. Do you think the whole, like with whatever his name is, Satori, what's his the other
Cody
dude?
and Satori?
Yeah. Do you think that's a like
I don't
is
know,
that,
dude.
Like, is it fake or is it 100% real?
That's where it's kind of hard.
Because when they proved it, when they went to like different locations, right? And they were outside on gravel, not even touching anything, like brand new area. They just touch and people just start walking up.
And see, why I'm kind of like, is because what no one I feel like is talking about is the fact that it still sounds exactly the same as it did in the house. It doesn't sound like they're walking on gravel. If you noticed, you probably didn't even notice, but when you notice, when you hear it, it sounds less loud, but the exact same. It sounds like they're walking on wood.
Yeah,
like they would in the house.
Well,
you'll have to rewatch it because like when
because
they go to the different locations, like they go to the park and then they go to that warehouse.
Yeah, and outside
every time
the warehouse,
it doesn't sound like someone's walking on gravel or on like a road. It sounds like they're just walking. It sounds like the house one. It sounds exactly like it did when they were walking in the house. That's where it kind of like threw me off, and I was like, ah.
But then again, it's like think about the personal stuff that like they were telling them, you know?
Yeah, but that can all be scripted too at the same time.
Why would he freak out like a freaking baby then?
Because I don't know if you've watched any of his. He's very.
He's a very emotional person, but like.
That's when no one breathes heavy like that, bro. I'm sorry. No one is breathing heavy like that with a camera in their face. It's that simple. That's where it's like kind of like cringe, and I'm like,
Well, what about like Ghost Adventures and stuff like that?
That shit is even more cringe. Like, that fucking meme, and it's like a night vision picture of Zach Bagans, and it's like floor creaks. Did it just say killed Zach Bagans? It was just a floor creak. That shit is so fucking funny.
I know, but I don't know. It's so hard to explain if that's real or not.
Yeah, it is. You'd have to be there.
You literally would have to be there. Like if I went and like they didn't know anything about me, I didn't tell them my name, didn't do anything, and then like for my mom or my grandma to talk to me through that, I'd be like, what the fuck? This has to be a 100% real.
Well, and it's
they don't know.
They cut out shit too, which
I remember like in the video.
This is too personal.
Yeah, I was telling the same thing.
Don't bring people who are going to be too personal to show that.
That's the thing too. Is like I was talking to Shelby about it, and then I was like, I think that's kind of dumb that they would leave that out. It ruins
the experience
because it's like
the immersion. For one.
Well, the thing is like I get that it's personal, but then again, it's like then. You could have said, okay, I don't want to do this. Like, oh, stop right now.
Or like...
Instead of being like...
Or like just fucking bleep it out.
Yeah.
Like if they... how personal could it have really got?
I know, it's like...
I saw the way you got fucked when you lost your virginity, little bro. It's like, what?
I don't know.
I guess, yeah, sure, that's too personal, but
I do have a problem with that, but it's like... I get that person, like, the whole, like... I get that it's like the whole personal, like, don't do that, like, we shouldn't share this type thing. But then again, it's like, you're a public figure.
What are they doing? What are you telling them? My fucking social? My social number? Like,
yeah.
My address?
Like, I don't get that. Like, I don't think that the ghost would be like, oh, this is your address. Was it that personal?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where it kind of threw me off, and I was like, yeah, they're just... The battery died on the footsteps.
On the footsteps? Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Died,
so they gotta fucking.
I mean, it could make sense. Okay, let's take a break for a minute then.
Because they're not taking random people off the street. They're all taking other content creators who know content.
Yeah.
And are also, they have 10 million subscribers. Like, they're going to get subscribers from that video. Like, it's a win-win. So, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's in their interest to go with it.
Well, I have my personal opinion against it, and then I also have my personal opinion for it as well.
Yeah,
I would really only make my own opinion if I was there.
That's
like
how
I
feel
would
about
only make my opinion if I was there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if they were to like grab a random subscriber or even like go up to someone and like, hey, you want to fucking come hunt some ghosts with us tonight? And then they're like, what the fuck? Freaking out. Then I'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But they're bringing other huge creators.
Yeah.
Who can act somewhat. Who could be like, whoa.
Well, like even think about the one when they brought those two guys and his shirt moved. Remember?
Yeah, when they pulled on his arm. Those guys also have a haunted YouTube channel though.
Yeah, I know.
Also ghost hunt.
But like, does that explain anything? Like his shirt moved and everything.
Because he fucking... At the same time,
That's
so you can't
true.
even see it fucking move. He just, ooh! Like a bug could have landed on him.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. But no, it pulled on his arm. But you can't see the shirt get pulled.
Yeah. You can, though. Like, it moves a little bit before he moves.
I don't think so.
But no, it could have been the wind.
Literally anything.
But, like, then again, all the doors are closed, the windows are closed, but they have an AC
the
one
that was kind of crazy is when the cupboard opened. That shit... I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, but that can also be explained by it wasn't shut all the way or shut properly.
But, like, they like, moved it and they tested and they closed it and it wouldn't open, like, shit. They like, that one was kind of unexplainable. I guess wind, like a strong gust, could have opened it. Or
well,
like
what about that
string.
one door in the library when that moved open and there was nobody downstairs?
That one was kind of nuts. But, like, I'm talking, like, that one was crazy because they were recording it and they caught it.
Yeah.
Like, that was kind of nuts. But I don't know. I just think it's annoying because every single ghost, anything that anyone has ever recorded ever in their fucking life. Oh, did you see that? And they're fucking drop the camera. Bro, put a fucking camera on your forehead. That's what I think. They should strap a GoPro to their fucking foreheads.
Do you think them, when the cameras died, do you think they were just turning them off?
I think...
Like, we're not doing this. It just shut off completely. Or like their batteries on their lights that they had that were on top of the cameras and they would just died.
Well, it's like you gotta also think about...
did they charge them or... Because they were like, well, it was 100% when we left and now it's not.
Electronics, dude. My camera turns off regularly on my stream. My PC won't turn on regularly. Like, shit just happens.
Yeah, but...
It's not that insane to think that it just shut off. Like, you bumped... And they're not fucking walking steadily. He's dropping the camera. They're fucking with the shit. Like, they're not just...
They're not taking
They're constantly setting it down on random shit.
Yeah. See, that's where I get, like, the problem. It's like, is it turning off because something is turning it off? Is it turning off because they're turning it off? Or is it just like bad equipment after them setting it down so many times and like moving it around?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and it's like they hyped it up way too much for it to be that mid. You're just gonna change the world, bro. It's like every other video you've ever released on ghosts. Nothing drastic happened. Sure, some dude was like A B C D O A. Abigail. Gunk. Yeah. Abigail. It's like, and don't get me wrong, I really fuck with Sam and Colby.
So do I.
Like, this is just harsh, I guess, criticism.
I would say fact checking, not really criticism.
I just kind of think, like, they have to do it way more carefully if they want people to actually believe.
Because, like, it
like,
made
I'm
me
talking
feel...
strap GoPro to your head, so wherever you're seeing, they're seeing, like, we're seeing.
That's true, but then again, like, you can't see behind them. So it's like, who's not... Like, if they were doing, like, the Cody and Satori thing.
Have everyone have a fucking GoPro on their forehead.
Yeah, but, like, you can't see behind the person, though.
I know,
you
but
would have to get, like, a full, like, 360 thing.
Well, they could do that.
They could.
They have 10 fucking million subscribers and they get millions of views on their videos.
They definitely could afford something like that.
Yes, exactly. So do it. And then they're using these fucking rinky-dink ass flashlights. Turn on the flashlight if you want to hurt us. And then it's like, whoa, it turns on. Come on. Be fucking pro. Get one of them lights where you have to press the button. Then I'll be like, oh shit! But these ones that like, how do they even turn? It could be a touch. It could be anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they like set them down, but like, so like, what if it rolled and like turned on? You know, just like moved a little bit.
Exactly. There's just so much shit.
But then again, like they do set it in a place where like it doesn't look like it rolls, but it could just move just a little bit.
But it's weird because there's people in the house and then there's no people in the house suddenly.
Well, like that video I sent you when you saw like the thing in the behind them, walking behind
and it
like
looked
the
exactly
stairs.
like the dude though.
I didn't think it looked like the dude. It was too dark for it to.
Now you see his fucking hairline.
I didn't see it.
Well, I was watching it on my phone. You might have been watching it on that big bitch.
I was watching it on my phone too.
Oh yeah, I saw it. It looked like a fucking like a dude.
Well, the reason why
Cody dude.
The only reason why I was rewatching is because I fell asleep while I was watching it because it kind of got boring, and I get bored of stupid shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like the whole thing wasn't too boring, but then to the point where it's like, oh my god, dude, like this is so overdone. Like I've seen this a million times.
Yeah.
Nothing's different. I mean, the knocking was new, like the stepping on the floor.
And I get like wanting to show your guests that shit.
Yeah.
Like, check this shit out.
Yo.
And then it's like,
and then they're like,
knocks. Yeah, but half of that didn't even happen. Most of the time it was just Sam and Colby being like, oh, what the fuck?
But did you see how fucking Colby got so upset because Sam went down in the basement by himself?
Why? Like,
do
why
remember
are you
that?
upset? Yeah, I do. Like, why was he mad for one?
Well, before I get to that, like, people were saying that fucking some demonic energy or like ghost energy, like, persuaded him to go downstairs when he was like up at 3, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. He went down there by himself. Like something attached it to him to make him go downstairs.
Yeah,
and then I was like,
give me a fucking break, man. They're really. That's my problem.
Like the thing is,
shit.
it's not like not true. You know what I mean? Like people have been possessed before,
supposedly, or they're just fucking schizos. But also, back to, the problem I have with them is they do stuff so fucking well, and then they just do something so dumb that it like throws off the whole encounter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
in a way, yeah.
Because they'll be like, "Oh fuck, what was that?" And you like kind of hear something. You're like, "Oh shit, what was that?" And then they go,
even
like they're fucking terrified. It's like, what are you doing, man?
The thing is too is like when they like they would put like a listen like up in the top corner, like they like walking or somebody's talking, and I'm like listening. Yeah. I'm like moving closer.
Half the time
and you can't hear shit, and it just sounds like normal wood sounds. Or like normal.
No, that one where
sounds.
He was across the bridge. I rewinded it. You definitely hear someone hauling ass at him in the woods, like cracking leaves and sticks and shit.
Well, that's the thing too. It could have been an animal.
Different things, or one of their fucking people running at him.
Like, hey, but we need to go
that's my problem. It's like out of nowhere there'll be someone there. Oh, we gotta call the housekeeper, and then they're there within 10 minutes.
Well, they got locked out of the house. and they didn't lock it when they left, but somebody could have been in the house and then locked it, so like it looked like the house locked
or
itself.
they just weren't opening it.
No, because in the video when the housekeeper came and unlocked it, she said when I came here it was like this, but
like
it should have been
it
like
could all
this.
be bullshit. Like, as the housekeeper who's selling tours, I'm gonna be fucking gassing up like, oh shit, the door actually had the fucking chair behind it. Someone moved the chair in front of the door.
We're talking a lot of shit on this whole entire thing without even being there.
Yeah.
So I booked us a flight to Rhode Island.
I booked us a flight to Rhode Island.
Could you imagine?
I would not be going to that. No, I would.
I would, just to see what it's all about.
Yeah. My thing, it seems like shit. Like I said, they always do. Something always happens to where it just does. Like, they ruin it in a sense. Like, they they like YouTube react to something. Like, they streamer react. You know, where you're like, whoa, that was fucking crazy.
Like they're like thumbnails. They're reacting like they're thumbnails.
Yeah. And it's like, why do you have like? I get you want to like. I don't know why they do that though. Like, it makes no sense. Like when they, especially, it's really when they start to like kind of like freak out because it just feels so like disgenuine.
Well, when I freak out, I'm not freaking out.
Or ungenuine, or whatever the fuck the word is.
Well, think realistically, like when for example, when I freak out, I'm like, yo, like, whoa. But they're like hyping it up, like, whoa, this is crazy.
And they're like, it's really just the heavy breathing like that gets me going. Like they're like, what the fuck is that?
But still,
dude, no one is doing that.
But
I'm
still,
sorry.
I'm still gonna keep my belief of like 8 or 9%.
I'm definitely, but that's not because of them though. That's my thing.
Yeah.
My belief isn't because of what they're doing. It's because of what I've already experienced, and shit like that.
Well, yeah, but then again, it's like I kind of play shit off, as in like whatever.
Yeah.
But like this, I was like, what the? There were some times I was like, what the fuck?
Well, and that's the problem with like the YouTube shit, because you can't explain it. Because you weren't there, you don't know what's going on. It's all like, you really are just like putting your trust into them. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I hate that shit.
Well, it's like, you can't really trust anybody nowadays.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like rough to
like
make a distinction.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, they went there. Other people who are big, that's true though, because they did bring creators and they can be like, well, you could lie, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
They just like make it look good for the video.
Yeah, exactly. And
I don't want to call them liars though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Because then I'm like, they're telling their truth and like it's their truth, and I can't be like, well, that's not your truth because that's fucking bullshit.
And like because like that's what I'm saying. Like there are very big parts of their YouTube where it's like, oh fuck, that's kind of insane. But then, like I said, it's those little things that they like overreact or they do something like. We had to call the housekeeper, and then they show up. Or it's my problem with it is like they're always claiming that they're alone, but then there's always someone like there. You know what I'm saying?
In a sense, yes, because I mean there is always going to be somebody there because they need a housekeeper who like looks over, like the groundskeeper, like people who like look over the house. Like there has to be somebody there.
Exactly.
So it kind of makes sense in a way to where yes, there is always somebody there. But then again, they're probably not in the house.
And me personally, if I own that property and I'm getting money from these people to come here and like experience this, I'm telling the security and the groundkeepers, fuck with them. Fuck with them. Make it like scare them. Like make them fucking believe, bitch.
But it's still such
type shit. You know what I'm saying?
But even if it's documented beforehand, like when Ed and Lorraine Warren came and they did the exorcism, and like there's a picture of like that one girl floating up in the air.
But that wasn't real. That was fake. That wasn't. That was just a depiction of what happened. That wasn't.
No, there was an actual picture. That's the actual picture.
No, they don't have.
They don't have the recordings.
Oh wow!
Like the voice recordings.
Who would have thought?
But they have the pictures and stuff.
Oh, they have the picture. That's what I'm saying. It's all fucking. It's all too coincidental.
But like
for me,
that's the thing too, and like you can't even like debunk it either because like. Was it real? Was it not? Like
well, I'm going to say not.
There's like there's even like the daughter who wrote the book about it.
Who saw it through the crack in the door or whatever.
No, she saw like the whole thing.
Yeah, she was in the doorway.
Yeah, watching through she saw her mom get fucking thrown across
supposedly.
That's not a supposedly type
You got to
thing.
think about. I'm believing the people who aren't profiting off of it. Oh, well, I
really,
sold my book. Read my book. I talk all about it.
She's not really profiting off
Yes, she
of
is.
it.
She is.
I've never heard of her book
profiting.
until those videos.
Exactly. That's why she's gassing that shit up. Yeah, I saw
That's
everything,
true.
bro. That's what I'm saying. There's no regular fucking people in these shits. Everyone, the only people in their videos are profiting people that are profiting from being in that video. Whether it's the business owner, whether it's the other smaller creator.
I'm gonna get canceled. We're gonna get canceled for this.
We're gonna have the Sam Cody fucking army coming at our throats.
Dude, we're gonna get a cease and desist letter.
But regardless though, like I said, there are a lot of shit in their videos where like that shit is crazy. I feel like they've definitely caught some shit.
Oh, definitely.
But
definitely.
like I said, it's really just the little things that fuck it, it fucking reels me back to reality in a sense.
In a sense, I can see where it would reel you back into like reality and all this stuff, but then it's like, how do we know that they're telling the truth 100%? How do we know that they're not just fucking gassing this shit up?
Like I said, there's genuine reactions in their videos, and then there's ungenuine reactions in their videos. And the ungenuine reactions make me think less of the actual reactions. Because there's times where they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And they're like they're kind of freaking out. They're like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And then there's fucking Sam in the basement by himself, fucking heavy breathing, hyperventilating.
If you try to scare me, I get it.
Yeah, and it's
You did it. You did it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that shit, I'm like, oh, why did you just cut that out? Cut that out, gang.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, it didn't make sense that his walkie-talkie wasn't working.
That shit's crazy. That was crazy to me.
It didn't
Damn.
It didn't make sense that his camera shut off or the light shut off.
That one is a little bit more different because it's like, you did drop your camera then sit on it.
Because when I thought he was on a different channel. That's why it wasn't working.
That's what I thought too. But then they went upstairs and he was like, oh.
Well, they could have switched it back.
No, because it didn't work. And they both said the 1-1.
Oh, yeah.
And even
I don't know what I'm saying.
Regardless, there will be the interference. And it'll fucking
there would be
crazy.
feedback, yeah.
Feedback, yeah. But there was no feedback. That's where I was like, yo, that's kind of insane. And like I said, there was a lot of like, what the hell shits in their video.
There was definitely like, what the fuck moments, but like
exactly.
It wasn't like it was convincing enough to like
keep me watching.
Hate to say this for like idiots, really convincing for like idiots to get it. But like, there's not enough people looking into it to be like, well, that doesn't seem right. And then you have other people who are like, damn, dude, I fucking 100% believe in ghosts.
Like with the knocking method, like the footstep shit.
That's kind of hard to disprove, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've looked back into it, like, that's not right. Because, like, why the fuck am I hearing, like, it's walking in the house in a fucking park?
It's hard to disprove, though, because, like, you can't see anybody around them. It does sound the same as the house, maybe a little quieter.
But also, like... They're not uploading raw footage. They can just edit footsteps into it.
Yeah.
Like, it's really... Like, there's a lot of simple shit that you can do to make it.
But then again, they could have done research at that park.
Exactly.
And been like, oh, there's a teacher who was here. And they're like, I died this many years ago. Like,
exactly.
It's like, what?
What? Why the fuck is she there, too?
There's like, yeah. Why are you chilling at the park, bro?
Why are you at the park, bro?
Why are you at the park, bro?
You could be anywhere else, literally.
That's the thing, too. It's like... We don't know, and he pulled it up so quick. Like, how did he know what to look for at the park?
Exactly.
Like, yeah, you can look up the person's name. How do you know how to spell it? How do you know?
Well, they spelled it.
Well, yeah.
In the ABC
method. Idiot. But like,
they told them all of the information.
Literally all the information, but like, how like they're like, we chose a random park. What's so random about this park? Like, there's just no way that you just pick this random park.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, there's just so much shit to it.
Mean,
where it's like,
and me saying that too, it's like they could have just picked this random park.
Yeah.
There is a way they picked a random park, but then again, it's so weird that they pulled up the information so quick too, and they read an obituary and fucking all this shit.
Yeah, and like I said, when the knocks came, when they weren't at the house, it sounded exactly like the knocks in the house. Mm-hmm. So, like, that's where it kind of like, you done threw it off now.
For me to actually believe in the knocks 100% is for them to come here and do it. Or, like, I take them to a random place where there's no cameras, it's just me and whoever wants to hear it, and I just hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it has to be, like, I need to be there. No cameras, no other people. Like, I will 100% believe in that method if, and only if, it's just me and them.
Well, and like,
if you want to reach out to me, Cody and Satori, you can reach out to me on the podcast or whatever. We'll have you on, actually. You want to do an interview? We'll do it here. We'll do it here, unedited, nothing.
Convince us.
Convince us.
But I think it was weird that they didn't do the knocking method with everyone. That kind of pissed me off.
Yeah, they didn't do it with
George and Nikki. I think it was the last
one.
Like,
yeah, they didn't. Did they?
No, he didn't. And you know what's funny? He was the one who was like, yeah, no, I'm like a 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm not like, no, this shit's bullshit.
I thought they were there. Were they not?
What?
The Cody and Satori.
I don't know
when
if
George and fucking Nikki
they didn't do the knocking with them. As he said, I think he was like a 4 or 5. He went up to like 6 out of 10, I guess.
Yeah, like he only went up like 3 or 4
You'd think
points.
you'd bring out the big guns for someone who was like, no.
Yeah, I'm a 2.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why are you bringing out the knocking method for people who are already at 9 out of 10?
I know, they're like, yeah, I fucking hella believe in this type of shit.
Yeah, like,
and then it's like, I'm kind of like a 2.
Yeah, and they're like, man, let's fucking run around with cameras and see if we can catch something on it. Let's take pictures of each other.
What about the Estes method, though?
I don't know about all that. 90% of it doesn't make sense. Ooh, they're like really reaching.
They're asking questions and they're like,
Die,
run. Yeah. Yup. Men? 6 of us.
Yeah, and it's like, now there are some times where it lines up unreasonably good, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's kind of insane. But then there's like, that whole time, every assessment that they did this time was just like it was just, nothing was, like, it just felt like they were reaching so hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they were definitely, like they were looking for a reason to go to the woods, like reaching.
Well, not only that, like, it was just like, half the shit didn't make sense, but they were like making it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Because they were like acting confused, and then they're like, "Oh my god."
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That shit just makes me so mad. There's nothing worse than just being cringe.
Yeah, I'm like, but
and it pisses me off because I really fucking like their videos.
What do you think about the medium?
Amanda?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would.
Okay, that's not what I'm asking.
Sorry, she's just fucking so hot, bro. You know, she's a little bit more convincing. Just because, like, she writes it down. She, like, proves that she's fucking, like
before it's said, she's already written it down.
She's writing it down. So she's, like, actually one of the more convincing aspects of their channel for me, anyway. Yeah. Because, like, I don't, but then there's always shit you can say to disprove things, though, especially with, like, ghosts and whatnot. So, like, I'm trying not to be too harsh about it because, like, everything...
We're being pretty harsh.
Yeah, we are. But, like, at the same time...
But, I mean, like, if you want to...
It's deserved.
If you want to know... Like, I want to know the way I want to know, it should make perfect sense, like, to somebody who was, like, at a 4, you know?
Exactly. Like, why would
and then they would, like, fucking make it to like a 9 or a 10.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why would you not pull that out for him? But you're pulling it out for everyone else. I don't know. I didn't watch the one with the guy with his shirt pulled. I didn't watch the whole thing on that, so I don't know if they did the knocking method with him.
I don't remember. That's the thing too. It's like they're like the episodes aren't really memorable in a sense. Like the first one was super memorable, and the last one was super memorable too. But the two in between weren't really like crazy.
I remember the one with the medium, and that's because she's already been there with them.
Yeah.
And so like they were kind of like getting confirmation on a bunch of shit that happened on the first time they were there together.
Yeah.
And that was cool. I liked that episode. And then the last one was cool because, but like I said, it kind of pissed me off because they didn't do everything.
Well, I mean, they did a Ouija board, but like
Ouija boards are one of the most debunked piece of fucking ghost evidence.
Well, I mean, they had that one chick there that like did like the whole ritual in the beginning, and they blurred her out when she was closing the circle. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
For what?
Is she naked or something?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, does she have to like have her tits out? Or
yeah, like
that's rude. That's rude to say, but like,
why blur it?
Yeah, why? What was so? But they didn't blur it like after the fact.
That's why I fuck with Amanda.
Yeah,
because she's not like she just keeps it 100p. Like she's like, yeah, you guys aren't allowed to fucking follow us. But then this other chick's like, like doing some fucking weird shit. That is true. Like she's just being. It feels like she was just so much extra.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's extra steps.
Why are you so extra?
Like you're taking one thing that could be just normal, but like you're adding extra stuff to it.
That's what I'm saying. And like it might be a thing, sure.
And the thing is too is like I can't understand like the whole Ouija board thing because it kind of seemed like they were reaching for that too. They were really reaching for an answer.
And like, how is it a non-human entity who's like evil and then says they're there for love?
Yeah.
What the hell? Gay? Sorry.
I fucking hate you.
Sorry. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so extra.
It is acting like, in a sense, I feel like they're playing God in a way by like trying to push a message and trying to get you to believe in something. Like they're trying to manipulate your brain into thinking something.
To be fair,
but then again, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but it's like that's bullshit.
But like at the same time, even if it is bullshit, at least they're using their platform to spread like a good message. Because most of these fuckers are like, "Oh, the devil, Beelzebub." You know, like they're always like always like
dude. When she said
shit.
Beelzebub, I was screaming. I was like, "That's not how you fucking say it."
But like, you know, it's just weird because like they're so not extra, and then they're just so over the top extra out of nowhere, and it's like
I want to believe.
Pop open my Mountain Dew.
I want to believe. I want to believe that it's like super serious, and I want to believe that it's. Don't put that in frame.
Yeah, I just fucking. I just look. Fuck you.
Just put it back where you put it.
On your PC?
It's my PC is. That's not my PC anymore.
Okay, sorry.
It's a paperweight.
Just a $1,200 paperweight.
What was I saying?
We were talking about them being like extra.
Yeah, like I mean, there's no reason to be extra. What I don't understand also is like why they can't put out. So like I can get like the cutting and everything. Why didn't they just live stream it? You know what I mean? Like live stream the knocking method. Live stream the Estes method. Like make it live so like it looks like how are you going to add stuff into it? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I know like you could possibly put a soundboard in.
Yeah.
You could do other stuff, but it's like, okay, just one computer, one camera, the whole thing, do the knocking method. Prove it. Live.
That's what I'm saying. There's like so many things that they could do, but they don't.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to me. Especially talking about that new medium chick. The one that did the ritual and whatnot. Like, why is she so extra, but your other medium...
But Amanda is like normal.
Fucking big vibes.
Yeah.
Keeps it 100.
Well, I think...
And stands on business.
And did you see the costume she was wearing? Like the all white?
Oh, yeah. Like, she was dressed up. Like,
yeah.
For what? For what? For what? Why'd you do that? You made it cringe.
I know. It's like...
You did it wrong.
Like, what are you going for? Like, what are you, like, trying... I mean, like, she could have wore regular clothes, or, like, that is her regular clothes, but, like, I'm not one to judge on fashion.
But she wasn't in that type of clothes last time in the other episode when they first met her.
Yeah.
So it's like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
For what? You know?
What happened?
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it just got so extra towards the end.
I really wish that there were more stuff to prove, if that makes sense. Like, not make it extra and just make it normal.
Well, that's why I'm annoyed, because they do that a lot. And then out of nowhere, it's like, boom, extra. And it fucking reels me back on all of the shit that you just got me all fucked up about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the first knocking method when they were like, it wasn't like, oh, love, live, blah, 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 all this fucking...
That's where I kind of was like, this is kind of bullshit, because it's like, in the beginning, it was like, other shit, but like, towards the end, it's like, we just want love, care.
And what ghost is like, oh, I'm here to relay your family's message? I would never do that. Never in my life.
I don't think it was the ghost, I think it was them. Like, their family member was there.
No, because they were relaying the message through Abigail.
Oh.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Either you show up or don't talk to me.
I'm fucking with you. Why would you not? If you're stuck in a fucking endless time of bullshit of watching people you love and not being able to talk to them, I am fucking with them. It is that simple. I'm not going to be like, talking to them, fucking chatting shit with them. I guess I might, but like...
I mean, like, to give them, like, hope, I would, but then, like, I'd fuck with them after.
Exactly,
you know?
But, like I'm not going to say love and live and good and all this positive shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think you would.
I'm going to keep it, like, 100, be like, I don't know what the fuck is going on over here. Because you don't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't. You were a human, and now you're not a human. And you're just
But they're responding.
soul.
They're responding to questions. You know.
Exactly. I just wouldn't respond. I would knock until they stopped talking, and then I was like, "All right,
exactly. Let me fucking speak."
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not gonna be answering. I'm not gonna be getting fucking vetted by some dorks recording me. You know what I'm saying? You're not dorks though. You're not dorks. I was just saying, me personally, if someone was coming and filming me and shit, I'm not gonna be like, ask me any question ever.
It's just hard to
believe.
That part is really definitely hard to believe.
And especially because they hyped it up so much. That's the problem. It's gonna change the world.
But like, even in the other thing too, when they said that there's other people who can do like the knocking method.
Where are they?
Where are they?
You have 10 million subscribers. You could get them, probably.
You could probably find one of them.
Exactly.
Easily find one
But
of them.
that's the problem. And it's like they're kind of in a shitty situation because they're so big. You could, like, everyone is going to be like, oh, well, you could have just, like, scripted that person you found on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where lies the problem for them. It's because they're so big, they have so much access. Because, like, if a person with fucking 10 subscribers, like, they're definitely likely to script something to sound like bullshit. But then there's people who are, like, not doing it for subs, and they upload it to, like, fucking something that you wouldn't be getting profit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, then I'd be like, oh, shit. Like, if they fucking deleted their channel, went on Twitch, didn't get affiliated, didn't have a donate button, like they were literally just doing this to show you, then I'd be like, oh, this is fucking crazy. But like, there's just nothing like that. You know, you couldn't go onto someone's phone and be like, look what I found. And then they show you some fucking crazy ghost shit. No one's done that, ever.
Yeah.
Everyone uploads it on YouTube and wants money for it.
Yeah.
And want to sell it. They fucking make merch. Their merch is sick, though. Shout out to Sam and Kobe.
Yo,
Explore
facts.
merch.
That shit
Explore
was tight.
merch.
That shit was
Buy that
tight.
shit. This shit's cool.
But it's just, if you want something to believe, you need to like do it off camera.
But then it's like, then it's the same shit as them blurring it and cutting it.
How?
Because it's off camera.
Well, if you're just going to see if it's real for yourself, then it's not bullshit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think my biggest problem was
it would be bullshit if you show up and nothing happens. Then it would be bullshit. Then you'd be like, all right, you guys are fucking fake.
Well, and see, that's where it's like, why didn't they do the knocking method with George?
Yeah, that too.
That's where it's like, because he doesn't make ghost hunting content. He's a fucking Minecrafter.
Yeah.
You know, he just big hangs, big chills, big vibes.
Yeah.
And so, like, it was just weird to me that they only did it with people who are, like, firm believers already and, like, upload ghost content themselves. But then the people who don't do that didn't get the fucking craziest method that they've ever found, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
That is so dumb. I would have... Sure, it got, like... I can understand if they were like, we've done it for fucking 3 episodes already. Like, people are probably like, get the fuck on with it, with the knocking method. Because sometimes, like, when it hit the third time they were doing this shit, I was kind of like skipping to what the message said. I wasn't like sitting there and listening to all of it.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, I would have dealt with it if they would have done it again for him. Because he was the only one who was like, yeah, it's kind of bullshit. You know?
Yeah.
So like it just fucking annoyed me. Like, why would you not do that?
Well, that's the thing too. It's like if they actually did show him, then who knows? It could have been fucking scripted. Like he could have just freaked out and be like, "No way, dude!"
Or they did show him and they cut it and he was like,
because he was like, "This is bullshit.
Nothing's happening, gang."
Yeah, he's like, "This is bullshit."
That's a theory though. That's not real. But yeah,
That's
I don't
a
know. That
theory.
shit is fucking.
A game theory.
A game theory. I actually love game theory. Did you watch Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes, I did.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
If you haven't watched it, it's free on Peacock, dude. If you haven't watched it, this is on you.
Yeah.
This is literally on you.
Spoiler though.
It's been out for more than a week.
When she fucking goes up to, I think it's Freddy, and that hand grabs her and just chops her in half. That shit, I was like, oh my fucking god, this is a PG-13 film, dude.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That was a dude, not a girl.
No, it was the girl. It was the babysitter.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And
the
hand reaches through the mouth and fucking pulls her in, and she just gets chopped in half.
That was
shit
nuts.
Crazy. I was like, what the fuck? But that movie was kind of stupid at the same time. I liked it.
I don't think it was stupid. I thought it was really good.
But like at the same time, that lore is trash.
The lore is trash? Did you look up a lore video?
No, just based on like what I watched, that is stupid. There's no like what the fuck is Vanessa doing?
That's
Because my problem was they're fucking making forts, having a good old blast, and then all of a sudden she's like, "You bring your sister here again, I'll shoot you."
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it's because she like knows though.
Then why would she play with them then?
Because
why would she not kick them out in the first place?
She's in on it. Like she's the one that's like, she's in on it with her dad, like helping her dad, and then she's like, "Oh, I need to be a good person now."
Is that? You think that's what it was?
That's definitely what it's gonna be. Everybody, because she's like, people don't last here that long because they're dying. She knows.
And why did he not die?
She knew every security guard that was there watching the place.
Shout out to Josh Hutcherson though. He killed that role.
Facts.
He was a perfect fit for that role.
Dude, 100%. But that's the thing. It's like I think she knew exactly what she was doing. She was helping them die, get killed, and that's just facts. That's just on Gord. Dude, that's on Glob. 100%.
I'm just curious why they were like, why only kids?
I don't think it was just kids.
Well, only the kids were getting put into the suits and like...
Well, yeah, because he was just he killed 5 kids just cause.
Fucking psychopath.
He's looking for more, like more kids.
And you would think, like, it was just so confusing to me. Like, the whole
You just need to watch, like, the Five Nights at Freddy, like, video game lore. Then it would make more sense to you.
Yeah, probably. But, like, my thing is,
I have a video, I saw a video on TikTok about it, and I, like, was caught up immediately and then watched the movie, and I was like...
The mic peaked for a second right there. So, like, going like this, so, like, on the video, when you're editing, you'll see it, like, it fucking shot red for a second, like, hard red.
Okay.
I don't know why, but just a heads up. So, if he misses that, sorry about your ears.
I don't care. You know why? I don't care.
But it was just weird because it's like, what happened to the brother then? The brother was stolen by the dad and killed. Mm-hmm. Why would the brother not like
be in one of the suits?
Was he?
No.
Yeah. What the fuck?
He just wanted to fucking take kids and kill them. I think he's just a kid murderer. He's insane. He's literally insane.
No, yeah, he's insane. But like, how did they? I just don't understand. Like, they didn't tie it in very well, if that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like his brother. Getting kidnapped and killed.
His brother was literally just taken and killed. That was it.
I know, and they didn't tie that in very well.
They did.
No, they didn't. I didn't know. When did you find out that that his brother wasn't in the suit? You don't.
Well, his brother's not in the suit. He was just killed. That's it. He was
But you
kidnapped
don't
and
know
killed.
that. He doesn't say it. All he says is, yeah, you're... Like, he had the Vanessa chick had the picture with his...
No, Vanessa was like... Vanessa knew that her dad killed him.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, why is the kid not in the suit, and why don't they explain why he's not in the suit?
I think it was before he opened Freddy's.
That might be it.
It was before he opened Freddy, so he just like captured, like he took him and killed him.
Yeah.
He didn't
like I said, regardless, they didn't fill it in very good with that. Because like
I guess that's
we're
fair.
kind of over here guesstimating on what happened instead of them just telling us.
I guess that's fair, but I don't know. It's fair. It's a fair assumption.
Yeah.
But what I don't know. The whole thing is, I think she was in on it, on the whole killings and everything, and she kind of like was like, I like you because of like your past and all this shit. You know, like I'm looking for my brother. I want to remember. They say if you like go back to like dreams and memories like that, you can pick up more information. Yeah. And she felt bad for him, and then she kind of like wanted him. You dig?
Yeah.
You know? So I think she had a change of heart towards the end of the movie.
I agree. Do you think they got together?
She's in a coma right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, when she wakes up.
If they make another Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Well,
which I don't
What about the lore?
I don't know. It's not in the lore. That's not in the lore.
Oh, so they fucking made some bullshit.
They added some extra shit.
Cringe.
Yeah.
I'm sick. Did you watch The Nun then? The second Nun?
I fell asleep in 30 minutes in and missed like an hour of the movie.
Was it scary?
There were some really good parts in the movie that were really scary. I was like, whoa.
I don't like that. I watched the first Nun, but like subtly. You know what I'm
the
saying?
First
like,
Nun,
kind of side-eye
dude, the first Nun sucks compared to this one.
Dude, that whole, because that's a part of the Conjuring universe, no? Because she's Bathsheba.
Yeah.
Bathsheba. See, look at it. It was fucking.
It's because you're screaming.
Bathsheba. Okay. Yeah.
You're screaming.
Sorry. My fault, gang. Damn.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, it was way better than the first one.
I might watch it. What's it on?
HBO.
Ooh. I'm kind of scared.
Sorry, Max.
Damn, you just fucking yelled, bro.
Sorry, it's on Max.
Why do people genuinely get mad when it's like Max? Max now. All right, bitch.
I don't know.
You're not calling X. You're calling him Twitter. Grow up.
That's true. I don't know. It's a good movie. I think it was a good movie. I have to go back and rewatch it though. I have to, because I missed probably some lore or whatever. But I think they're making another Conjuring movie.
You want to watch it on Discord?
We could.
Okay, because then I can kind of like look away if I want to.
Pussy.
Pussy. Yeah, dude, I am. That's fact.
Don't want to go to haunted houses that aren't even scary.
Bro, haunted houses fucking suck, for one.
This one did suck.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't say anything about it, so don't mention the name or anything because I can get in trouble.
Yeah, every time I've ever heard anyone go to any haunted house of any sort around here, it's like, why would I have gone to that?
I don't know. I think all the good ones are either in Salt Lake or past Salt Lake.
I heard the one in Tooele, the insane asylum one.
Asylum 49?
You can't see it.
Yeah, you can.
You just can't talk shit on them?
I can't talk shit on the one that I went to.
Well, now we can't talk shit on Asylum 49. Where
yeah,
the
you
fuck
can.
Go?
Yeah, you can.
Why?
Nobody's talking shit on Asylum 49.
Well, now we can't, is what I'm saying.
I can't talk about the one that I went to.
Why?
Because I do business with them.
Oh.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Whoa, there was this one. Oh, fuck. You know what? There was a whole YouTube video. I fell in a rabbit hole about it. And it was about this guy who made like a free haunted house.
Are you talking about McCamey Manor?
Yes. That shit is crazy.
It's not real.
How do you know?
Have you not been looking at Reckless Ben's videos?
Yeah, I watched the whole thing on it.
What whole thing did you watch? Was it Reckless Ben?
Documentary. I don't know who
it was. It was on Hulu. There was a documentary on Hulu.
Yeah, not on Hulu. It was on YouTube.
Okay, when like it's you saw the one that it was real, right?
Well, I saw the one where it showed video evidence of this crazy shit that they would do.
Okay, no, I gotta show you.
No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. There was like bullshit to it, but it was more like to mind fuck you, like a little bit. So like they would put in the waiver. So pretty much in the like contract. A gist, this McCamey Manor place was literally like a fucking. It's like torture. It was like not a haunted house, like a torture house.
No,
in a sense.
You got it wrong.
No,
I
didn't
know
get it
about it.
wrong.
No, you're getting it wrong.
No, I'm not.
So it was advertised as the world's scariest haunted house. The world's scariest haunted house.
Yeah, but
with
it was
a $20,000 cash prize if you made it all the way through.
Yes.
But what it really is a dude torturing people for fun to get a kick out of it. There's no haunted house. There's no $20,000.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. It's not a haunted house. It's a literal torture house.
Yeah.
So in the contract, you'd have to sign a waiver because like you're going to be getting fucking tortured.
Yeah.
So you gotta. It's like in the waiver, it'd be like
we can fucking pull out your teeth.
you can possibly, you're signing this. You agree to possibly dying from being stuck underwater for too long, but like in reality, like, and he made it seem like, oh, like you could possibly die from fall damage, in a sense, right? Yeah. But like, there was nothing ever like that. It was like they were saying that he used that to like play a mind game of the possibility of it. Mm-hmm. So like, if you were blindfolded and you were like, they were waterboarding people.
Yeah.
So like, if you're getting waterboarded and they put you underwater in a toilet, like, or they put you in a pool, you would like, if you were blindfolded, what you just read was, oh, they put you in a sewer system that's however deep and you're stuck in there, like that panic-inducing sense. Dude, don't get me wrong, that shit is crazy, but that whole thing around it, like, you can get your teeth, like they were pulling people's teeth and shit, cutting their hair.
Yeah, shaving their head.
Shaving your head is like, probably for a woman, that's a little crazy.
I mean, it grows back, you know. But then again, like they're beating the shit out of you for real.
Yeah, they're.
I gotta show you the Reckless Ben videos, and you'll be like, "Damn, this is fucking stupid as fuck." Like, there's no way he's getting away with this.
Well,
no, he is.
That's what the YouTube documentate, whatever it's called. Documentary.
Yeah.
That's what it was about. It was about all the bullshit.
Yeah.
It wasn't about like it being like, oh, it was so crazy and so real. No, like he literally moved states to get around certain laws.
Yeah.
Which is
and
I
like
cannot believe he got away with it.
The entry fee is so bullshit. Just a bag of dog food.
Yeah. Weird.
What?
Weird.
Dude, there was this dude. So in like Reckless Ben's videos on YouTube, shout out, I love his videos. But like, there's this hard drive that Russ, the guy who runs it, lost it. And now Reckless Ben has the hard drive of all the videos of people being tortured. And like, there was this guy that was chained up to the back of a pickup truck and they dragged him on gravel. And he couldn't get out of bed for like 2 weeks because he was cut up so bad on his stomach.
Yeah, that shit is insane. He did preference by saying, I'm curious, I would almost guarantee that there was like, essaying.
For probably like some of them. I don't think all of them.
Not all of them, but I guarantee I'm almost positive because like if you're doing that shit already, like as is doing that shit, you're a bit of a psychopath.
Oh, 100%. Ooh, sorry, I got the chills.
So like it wouldn't be a reach if someone was like, yeah, I got essayed there.
Yeah, like I definitely got touched and like felt up and I didn't feel comfortable. Like
that's where I was like, I would not trust them to not do that to me.
Dude, I wouldn't either. Because it's literally him filming and somebody else filming, but they don't know.
What's also
there's
fucked
more
up
people that can
was
be
the
there.
safe word thing. That shit made my anxiety like.
What was the safe word thing?
He said, yeah, you can have a safe word when you say it will stop, but didn't stop. Like he was done when he was done. Yeah, that's insane.
When he got satisfaction
when he
from
was
it.
Done torturing you, then you're done. It doesn't matter if you're.
It's like, oh, you're too weak to handle this. Say the safe word. What?
And then doesn't even give you the chance to say it. And if you do, he was just like, apparently, when you did say the safe word, it would stop within like an hour. Like it was to keep the viewers, like
entertained.
What is the word? Fucking immersion. It was to keep the immersion. It wouldn't
immersions.
just abruptly end. That was his reasoning.
I really think if I went and did it, I'd start swinging on God.
Well, not if you're handcuffed, buddy.
They don't handcuff them. Not all of them.
Yeah, I was about to say, unless you're restrained.
Like, if you're restrained, yeah, but, like, as soon as I got done, dude, I'd have some real big problems.
Yeah. I would almost guarantee I would, but I would never, ever do that, ever. Also, if you went there,
if I was being tortured and I didn't like it and they continued to do it, even if I had a safe word and it lasted even an hour longer, I would be so mad. I'd be going to prison. I would be going to jail.
But like deserved idiot. Did you not read the contract?
Yeah, I know you.
Why'd you go? Why'd you even go there? You're a freak. You're a freak dumbass.
That's true.
You're a freak dumbass.
I understand the contract, but in the contract, like, there's got to be some liability on their end.
No, that's why it was a 40-page contract.
I know.
To make sure there's no liability. If you're not reading
the whole thing, you're kind of an idiot. But then again,
why are you? Like I said, why are you going in the first place? The reputation is you're getting tortured. That's the reputation of this place.
Some people like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're a freak. You deserved it. Get shit on, buddy.
And like, there's also the thing with him too. It's like if you like doing it, then he like stops it immediately. What's
also crazy is people went back more than once.
Yeah.
That's what's also crazy. Look, what are you doing?
Like if you're
you need to be studied.
Like if you're playing into his game, he doesn't like that. Like you're like, oh no, don't torture me, please.
And he's like, boner.
I gotta blur that somehow. Just fucking
going to
That's
town.
The thing too. It's like if you play into it and you're like, oh yeah, I can do it. No, this is easy. This is fine. He's like, I don't fucking like that.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. I don't fucking like that.
With health reasonings, we had to stop you.
No, what for what? What's my health reasoning? Oh, we just don't think you're right in the brain.
Yeah.
We think you're crazy.
That's how he would get away with not giving people money.
With it. It's like, I want my 20 grand, dude. Or I'm going to expose you. How are you going to expose us? How are you going to do that?
We have the film Idiot Dumbass. It's like, get shit on.
Little did you know.
Yeah, I didn't know he had the hard drives, though. That's crazy. I'm going to have to check that out.
Dude, yeah. You got to just watch Reckless Ben's videos, dude, and you'll be like, what the fuck?
But yeah, that whole... I cannot believe he's not in prison.
Well,
apparently
they're
he
working
still does
on
it.
Yeah, and he works at Walmart. Can you believe that?
Well, he doesn't get paid to do it.
Yeah, he doesn't get paid to do it.
And he's not, like, don't get me, like, his YouTube's not huge. He has, like, 1,000 subs or something.
I think he was saying that it's, like, 200 acres of haunted house. But at, like, a satellite view of his house, it's not 200 acres. It's, like, maybe 2.5 acres.
Yeah, no.
His property.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
It's so bullshit.
But it's crazy he's not in prison.
Oh, 100%.
It's insane.
It is definitely insane.
What's insane is other people, like, people not coming out saying, like, how crazy, like, how crazy too far
it's because it's in the contract. Why they can't say anything.
I don't
You
give
get
a fuck.
sued.
Yeah, but I could countersue. Easy.
You wouldn't win.
Yes, you would.
How would you win?
Because, like, in the video, he was, like, talking about, like, the laws. Like, if people came out, he's fucked. No one is.
People are coming out.
No one, not really.
There's a few people who have already spoken out about it.
Spoken out, but, like, they don't have any proof.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
They probably have proof now because of the hard drive.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy he's not in prison right now.
Yeah. I think this dude needs to be... I think he needs the death penalty, really. He's never killed anybody, but, like...
I think he needs to go to he needs to be locked up in a psych ward,
Have you seen his teeth?
No. I barely know what he looks like. He didn't really show that many pictures of him.
Yeah, when you see him, you're like, yeah, he definitely needs to be locked away forever.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. It's just shocking to me that people are so fucking weird and sadistic to go through that. That is so weird to me, dude.
I wouldn't ever do anything like that. I think I
don't even want to know people who did that. I don't want to even like be a part of their lives.
The only thing that I think I'm more comfortable with is like if I go to a haunted house where they can touch you but not like torture you. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool with that stuff. Like you can touch me and like push me around a little bit, but like you can't fucking shave my head. You can't take me and like.
Well, apparently I think that Asylum 49 they can take you.
They can
for like hours.
Yeah, but they can't like.
Well, they can lock you up.
Yeah, but they can't like
fucking box.
They can't torture you. That's not torturing.
That is mental torture.
No, it's not.
You're telling me you'd be fine with getting locked and chained to a box for
You're only there
hours?
for a little bit.
Multiple hours.
Yeah, but they have to close in the morning. They can't keep you there all night.
You're telling me you wouldn't be freaking out?
I'd be scared, yeah, but I wouldn't be like
mental torture.
But I wouldn't be like, fuck, dude, I'm never gonna get out of here.
What if they forgot?
Really? They have cameras all over that place. They're not gonna forget.
How do you know?
Don't know.
What if he was like going on break, never came back?
It's a risk.
He quit. Yeah, it's a risk. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but like, I'm fine with like being taken away, but not like, I'm not wanting to be like my teeth pulled out, punched in the face.
I'm pretty sure 749 can shave your head too.
Well, they can, but like, it's hair, it grows back.
Yeah, but like
I'll just go bald. What are they gonna do then? What are they gonna do then?
shave your mustache.
Oh, dude, I'd fucking cry. I'd fucking cry. I don't grow this baby for nothing. You know what I mean?
Takes you 2 years to do it, Sue.
It's not even 2 years. What? Shut up.
Don't get insecure now. So I'm just fucking.
It doesn't take 2 years.
Well, no shave November. You going? Oh, you shaved already.
I shaved before November.
All right. You gonna?
It's already growing back. It's only been like
it?
a day or two.
You gonna leave it the whole month?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm thinking
Don't be
about
scared.
it. It's either no
Men
shave.
do no.
It's either no shave November or no nut November.
I do no shave. Be real. Be real.
When are you nutting, Austin?
I don't want to talk about that, Gage.
Sorry.
Dude, I sling ropes.
I sling ropes.
I sling ropes all the time, bro.
Whatever, dude.
Fucking love pussy.
Oh my god. Your mom watches this.
Yeah. She's our number one fan.
I'm your number one fan.
Your number one fan. Anyway, but yeah, that shit is crazy to me. Weird. People are weird.
People are weird. What else is going on that's like groundbreaking right
Also,
now?
a lot of people got, like, apparently it's a hot take to say that Saw is trash.
Huh?
Saw, the movies? Saw?
It's a hot take to say Saw is trash.
Yeah.
I like the Saw movies. I mean, I wouldn't.
It's the same thing for 10 movies.
It is, yeah.
10 movies. Not
it is
3.
It is. It's the same
10
thing.
movies.
It's like, my name is John Kramer.
You fucked up.
You're a problem in society.
You're going to be tortured. And then that's the whole movie. Every movie. There's people just getting tortured.
I think really cool. I saw this thing on.
Gruesomely
I
tortured.
saw this video on how they did like the syringe needle pit thing, and it was the coolest shit.
I
ever.
haven't seen any Saws. And I never will. Why would I watch that?
Well, it's not even spoiling it because it's been out for so long, and if you haven't seen it,
Well,
that's
no,
on
I'm
you.
just saying, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh.
So there's this scene in, I can't remember which one it is. I think it's in Saw 2 or Saw 3, where this girl gets tossed into like a pit of syringes. But I saw how they made the syringes and like how everything was. It was really, really cool.
It's probably all, like, plastic. Or, yeah, probably, no, not plastic. Probably, like, not gonna stab you.
Yeah, so like they cut off the tips of every single one of them. Every single one of them. They left a few in there that were like, they weren't metal per se. I don't know how to explain it, but like they cut off all the tips to the syringes, so like you can't really see the syringes. I think they put it in post editing where like they added the syringes into him, so it looked like she fell into like a whole thing of like.
Oh, so it's just tubes.
Yeah, so
Like,
it's just
no,
tubes.
There was no metal.
But
needle.
but there were also ones that they made that like went into her skin. Like when she got dropped in there and like she was like crawling around and stuff, and they would get embedded into her skin and stuff. It's really cool. So like they did like visual effects and like, you know, like the makeup effects and stuff too. Mm. And it looked really fucking cool. And it was all soft too. So like it wasn't like her getting thrown in and it would hurt really bad. It was like bedding on top of bedding on top of bedding. And like they used over like I think 10 or 20,000 syringes to like fill the pit. Because they said that they started off with like I think around 2,000 or 3,000 and it didn't look like it filled it at all.
Well, and my thing is like, why would you want to watch that?
Well, I mean, it's like...
It's gruesome, nasty torture.
It's thinking... Well, think of...
It's like morality. I get that. Like
It's not even like morality. Think of like people who are into like horror movies and people who are like puzzle masters and stuff like that.
But it's not puzzles.
It is, though.
It's like you're doomed to lose torture.
Not everybody's doomed to lose.
Most of them are. 9 out of 10 of them are. One person gets out.
Yeah.
Every movie.
They're the smartest one.
No, they're not. Most of the time, they're not the smartest one.
I think also with Saw movies, there's that twist at the end where it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They were in on it the whole time?
Yeah, they do really good with that aspect of it, but I just don't like, it's just...
It's the same thing over and over and over and over again.
It's gore. It's a gore movie, not a horror movie.
It's not really gory, though.
Are you watching the same movies?
I've seen some really gory movies. We watched The Green Inferno not that long ago.
What the hell was that?
It's probably Shelby. She just got home with Riley.
Oh, that scared me. That scared me so much.
But what I'm saying, it's like, we've watched The Green Inferno. Now that's pretty gory.
Yeah.
But
No,
like
you're right.
Saw is pretty tame to like other gory movies.
Yeah.
You know?
But like at the same time, no.
In a way.
When you see them
Yes.
getting cut in half and their intestines fall out.
So
That's not gory.
Have you seen Final Destination?
Yes.
Those are more gory than Saw.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, but that...
Some dude literally gets into a pool and
his
his guts and everything gets sucked through his asshole.
Yeah.
That's not gory?
No, I'm not saying it's not, but like, I don't like those movies either.
I get it.
Because that's weird to like.
That's the thing. You don't like the horror genre of movies because you're scared easily. You're a little girl. Little baby.
That's sexist.
Not sexist.
No, it is. You called me a little girl.
We were all born girls.
Are you assuming?
We were all
are
born
you
girls.
assuming that girls are scaredy cats? Is that what you're saying?
We
Little
were-
pussies, little fucking pussy ass bitches.
Yeah, that's
little
you.
shitters?
You're saying that right now.
That's what you're
that.
saying?
No, you're saying that.
You called me a girl. What were you insinuating?
We were all born girls.
That's not what you were insinuating.
That's what I was insinuating.
Said you get scared easy, you little girl. What does that mean?
Okay, dude, don't twist
What
this.
does that mean?
Don't twist this on me.
So you're sexist.
Yeah, women
No, I get it.
Yeah, women shouldn't have jobs.
Women shouldn't have the right to vote. I'm sorry. That was too far.
That's too far.
They just got that right.
They just got it.
Just got it. I want to have some backlash.
No, people.
All right, fellas, that'll be our last episode.
It was so good being your source of entertainment for so long.
So long, even though we took a fucking year break, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, we took a break in between a break in between a break.
Yeah, I was about to say we took a break, uploaded one episode, and then took a longer break.
Oh man, this is so sad.
Yeah, fucking, it's his fault, fellas.
It's really not. We live in the same house. It's really a two-way streak.
Not really.
It's a double-edged sword. Really.
We're in your room with your equipment.
That is true. That is my equipment.
But yeah, gore movies are weird. How the fuck do we keep getting on these stupid topics, man?
What, gore movies is a stupid topic?
Movies. We don't know shit about fuck. We don't know anything. All we know is video games, movies, and fucking
I don't care to learn about it.
pussy.
Yeah, I fucking love pussy.
And food. God.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, it's always a safe option to talk about. Like, I can talk about video games, movies, and food all day.
Yeah.
I think that's different, though, because I can talk to other people
But-
who really don't have the same interests as I do about, like, we can talk about, like, life and, like, what meaning.
I feel like that's our problem. I feel like we need someone to come on who we can kind of like vet. You know, we can kind of grill with questions.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know.
Because don't get me wrong, this episode was fire because like we didn't just talk about movies. We kind of like
We were talking
we had an
shit
overall-
on two creators, and then we said that we
because it was about
McKamey Manor.
paranormal.
Yeah.
Like it was like
There's
gory
there's
horror.
structure to it.
Yeah, there was structure. We kept structure. Usually we fucking are on tangents.
I know.
And we went a little tangy this time, but like
Yeah, but
it
like
was
that, I
tame
think that's
considering.
acceptable to the point of like we were already done with those conversations,
Yeah.
and those were already done. We had enough to say about all of that, and now we're kind of reverting back to like, okay, here's this tangent of like this. You know what I mean? It kind of ties in too. It does tie in too because like McKamey Manor, Torture House, Saw, Torture House.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you think
But also, what?
do you think like McKamey Manor is like trying to be a Saw house, but individual people?
No, not necessarily, because it was more like
People are signing up to do it instead of being taken and like abducted.
signing up to do it for one, and like purposefully telling them their greatest fear
Yeah.
to like have it used against them.
Okay.
Why would you do that? It's weird.
Don't know.
I guess overcoming your fear, certainly. Mm-hmm. But go skydiving if you're scared of heights. You don't need your teeth pulled for that. you don't
you
need
don't.
to be shaved and tortured for that.
You
Just
don't.
go skydiving.
You know.
You could do a million different things to overcome a fear.
Yeah, but like, do you officially overcome it though? Like, I was scared of airplanes, and then I flew on a plane, and now I could give a shit less about airplanes.
Exactly. You didn't get your teeth pulled for that. You can get your head shaved. You can get tortured. You just got on a plane.
True.
You looked up maybe a couple statistics that driving you have a higher % chance of dying than taking an airplane. Airplanes are actually the safer option.
Which is so weird to me. I think that is so weird to me. Because, like, we went from horse buggies and horses to cars to going into space and planes way too fast.
Why? If it works, it works.
I know, but, like, the possibility of, like, engine failure, terroristic attack, and, like, a pilot just, like, dying. Like, say both of them died at the same time. Realistically, not possible.
Flight attendants probably have some sort of training to take care of that situation, though.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They have to go to pilot school.
You have to go to pilot school to fly people around, yeah.
Yeah. But they're not training.
They're probably
not training.
I'm not saying they're full training in
people to be like land a plane.
Yeah, no, but like
I could land a plane.
I could too. Easy.
You know that's a thing. Like people are saying that like men are fucking saying if worst came to worst, I could probably land that plane.
Dude. Pull up, forehead.
Oh, it's not that simple though.
But it is.
Like
it is that simple. You have a fucking your shit, and you move the plane with it. Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah,
right?
but
yeah,
you're not taking it. But you're not taking in the statistics of like wind speed, elevation, clouds, the weather, like all this stuff, like seeing, feeling, like all these other things.
Sure. No, don't get me wrong.
You can't feel the wind outside.
But the thing is, I'm moving dead guy. I'm putting on the headset, and I'm going to be like, Roger, we have a fucking emergency. And they're going to be like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, just some dude, pilot died, I'm here now. Talk me through it, gamers. And then I'm going to fucking run that shit. Like,
yeah, because they're talking you through it.
Exactly. I'm not going to ever be in a situation where I'm not going to be getting talked through it. Name one time. They're always on the comms. Unless it EMPs, then you're fucked regardless.
Are you jumping out of the plane at that point?
Yeah. No. Hell no.
No?
I'm just letting that shit crash. I'm going up against one of the walls.
I don't know how that works.
No, like, you know how like there's the wall and then the door and then there's the chairs right there?
Yeah.
I'm going to go against the wall in the chair, buckle up, and I'm just going to pray.
But if you crash, right, all that force is going to fucking kill you.
Maybe, yeah, probably. I'd probably go into the back of the
plane. Either
plane.
That or an explosion.
I'd probably go into the tail. The tail of the plane.
If he goes nose first.
Why would it not go nose first?
Well, like, depending on, like, the wind.
I guess if it's just fucking... Yeah, well, then it doesn't matter where you are.
I think that would be kind of sick.
I'd go in the bathroom. I'd probably go in the bathroom.
I think you'd probably die even faster in the bathroom.
Why?
Well, because you would.
But why?
A small place, you can't buckle up, you'd hit everything as soon as it's crashing.
No, when you're flipping around, you wouldn't be... The force of it, you'd be stuck to a wall. You'd be stuck to a certain spot. And you'd be like, fuck, until you hit the ground.
Well, no, it's like... Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, as soon as you hit the ground, like...
The force of you... Just the force of you falling
drastically you'd be up against the wall.
Yeah. So
but, like, I'm saying, like, once you crash, you're all over the place.
You smack the... Yeah,
you're
but
not fucking...
I'm taking my chances to smack that than 70 people.
I mean, if you're buckled in, you wouldn't hit 70 people.
You think a little strap is going to stop you from 1,000 miles an hour of force? No, you're going to be breaking your collarbones and then your nose, and then you're going to fly through the seats and hit everybody else while you're strapped to some fucking thing in your mouth.
I don't know, man. I'm not a crash expert.
Yeah, but like at the same time, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson was saying like in 9/11, they died like instantly.
When they crashed into the thing?
When they crashed.
Yeah, because it was an explosion.
Well, no, it was instant death from the tail end to the front end, collapsed on itself with like 0.0001 seconds. Like it was instant. Tail to head, bonk, done.
Well, we wouldn't know.
Yeah, you would. Math. with
the plane came out the other
velocity?
side.
No, it didn't.
Did it not?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't pay
with
enough.
velocity and like with the speed and the velocity of it, and then the force of it, they just formulated it, and it was like he was saying it was very instant. Everyone on that plane died instantly. Now, if you're in the building, that's shitty. That sucks.
Well, they instantly died wherever the plane hit.
Yeah. I'm curious.
I don't know why we're ending on such a
Well,
bad
no, I'm
note.
curious. Like, I'm curious how like people like didn't get out.
What do you mean?
Like,
I
did
can
it like
understand how
obstruct the stairs? Like,
I can understand where it hit, where it obstructed,
yeah, like on that floor, like the 2 floors.
and like the
Yeah,
top
I
floor and
understand.
where it hit.
Yeah,
I can understand
that.
them not being able to get out, but the people below, not really, in a sense.
Well, and like,
because like
the
it
people
probably
like a couple
took
floors
out
higher.
It took out the elevators,
Well,
so
yeah,
they would
but
have to take the
stairs.
stairs. But like the integrity of the building was crumbling down, right? So it wasn't structurally sound anymore.
But it didn't fall instantly.
I know it didn't fall instantly.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm hauling ass.
That's the thing. That's the whole conspiracy of like, you know, jet fuel doesn't burn steel beams. Like there was explosions. Like it exploded before it
Like
hit
they
the tower.
They like locked down all the doors
yeah,
first.
yeah. Like it was an inside job. type
Yeah,
shit.
that is. I didn't take into account of that. Yeah, they could have just locked all the doors, and you're like.
Like I
stuck
bet
in
the
there.
people like on the very bottom floor, like the base floor, got out just fine, and maybe like the first 3 floors,
Imagine being like on the bottom floor,
and you just hear poo poo poo,
and like you just walk outside, and there's glass falling. Like fucking, dude, that would be crazy. Imagine just being aware of it happening back then.
Yeah.
It was probably so terrifying.
I don't know how we got on this, dude, and it's sad.
Yeah, I don't know how we got on it either. We were talking. Oh, we were talking about you being scared of flying. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
But
see, that's why I was scared of flying, because of that specific stuff. It's not just because like, well, planes aren't really like structurally sound, but they are.
yeah, they are.
It's just like the point of like anybody could hijack a plane. I mean, it's harder now to hijack a plane, but like
You have to
it's-
do it with your hands now.
Yeah, but you can still. Well, not really. I mean, ghost guns that are made out of complete like.
Well, that's why they had the X-rays.
Yeah, but like ghost guns don't show up because it's polycarbonate and stuff like that, so it can go undetected.
Don't tell me this.
Sorry, I'm just telling you.
Tell me that.
It can go undetected under
Now I
scans
can't
and
fly
stuff.
anymore. Thanks.
You
for
can, but
that.
like,
No, I won't though.
I know you won't. Where's there going to be a terrorist in Utah, really?
Yeah, that's kind of true. Well, I mean, we'd be dead regardless. If there was like a world war, we're dead. Utah's done.
Yeah.
The Four Corners are done because of Hill Air Force Base. No one knows that. Like, not a lot of people know, but like Hill Air Force Base is like a top 5 priority kill zone.
Yeah.
Like when terrorists attack, dude, it's like there's 4 other options. There's only 4 other places that they're gonna hit, and one of them is fucking Hill Air Force Base.
Yeah.
Which is slightly scary. But yeah, imagine, like, I just don't. 2001, I was not old enough to really remember, but like, I can only imagine just watching like breaking news.
Yeah,
That shit was
like
probably insane.
yeah, like seeing it like when it first happened, and they're like, we're getting reports in that a plane hit the tower.
Yeah. And then the Pentagon, and then the second tower, or
Yeah.
whatever, however order it went in. It would be, oh my, I can only imagine the mass panic that happened across the entire
I think
fucking
that was the
country.
only time in the country where we all really came together and was like, let's fucking like be Americans.
Fuck Al-Qaeda!
Like,
And
and now everybody fucking hates everybody.
Do you know how many people, I think, imagine how many people joined the military after that, though.
Dude, everybody joined the military after that. They were like, I'm gonna kill some fucking.
That's crazy.
What is that crazy? That's what they were saying.
Quote unquote, alright?
Okay, that probably sounds a little bad.
That was crazy. But yeah, imagine, like, I can only imagine, like, it was probably even crazier in New York.
Oh, 100%. Like, think about all of the businesses that were destroyed on the side of the towers. Like, that whole area, dude,
Oh, yeah.
it's not even like, it's a monument now.
Yeah, I'm saying like you're a couple miles away. You're at school.
And you're seeing it?
Like, dude, oh my God, that shit was probably so insane.
I bet they sent everybody. They watched it in school.
Yeah.
And then they sent them home after.
I
don't think there was school after that for like maybe a couple days.
Yeah, I don't know really what happened after that, really. But yeah, it was probably so insane to like witness. Holy fuck.
Imagine living there, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That shit was probably so insane. Now, in other states, I wonder if it was less. It was probably, obviously, less crazy. But, like, I still wonder, like...
But as Americans, you all kind of, like, come together.
Well, not only that,
like,
but
it didn't just happen to New
fear.
York. It happened to all of America.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder if that fear of, like, who they're hitting next. Like, how crazy
dude, nobody was flying.
Well,
nobody took flights.
Well, that's because they shut them down.
They didn't just shut them down. I mean,
like no one. They closed. I'm pretty sure they closed borders. Like no one is flying.
Nobody's getting into America.
Yeah,
at that point.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like how many planes were already up at the time?
You know, this would have been a good conversation in September.
Why in September?
Because September 11th.
I know, but like what?
Because then we're like talking about what actually happened in September.
Yeah. That's fair, I guess. Whatever. But I'm saying, like, imagine you're on another plane.
As it's going down?
Yeah, as it's happening.
Dude, they would have had to do an emergency landing or,
you
like,
think
find
so?
the closest
You think everyone
airport.
had to emergency land?
100%. They locked their cabins, everything, and, like, made sure, like, they had to have, like, told everybody who was flying, find the closest airport and land immediately. They had to have.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because that, like I said, that was probably so insane. And especially because you don't know which plane it was. Like, obviously you do now.
Yeah.
But, like, when it happened, oh, my God. If you had any family members flying anywhere.
Yeah.
Just near it.
Well, like, there's even calls from, like, the plane.
Yeah, like them saying bye and stuff.
Yeah, they were saying goodbye and everything. And it's just so odd to me.
Yeah.
Like, think about, like, all the guys after that, like, the shoe bomber. And so there's a guy on a plane who, like, had explosives in his shoes. It was before they made you take shoes off at the airport. You could just walk through, like, security and everything. Mm-hmm. And, like, this guy had bombs in his shoes to blow up a plane, and he had a match. And he was trying to strike the match on his foot to light the fuse in his shoe. But somebody stopped him, and they tied him up in the plane. So that plane almost went down.
I would have beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I'd have probably killed him.
People were beating the shit out of him.
I probably would have killed him. I'm not even kidding. You're not taking me. You were?
They stopped him.
You ain't taking anyone here either.
They stopped him, so...
Ever again. He's dead.
So that's why you now take shoes off
We're
at the
mob
airport.
shitting him. Like, oh God, we're fucking... Fuck you, bitch!
That's why you can't wear shoes at the airport. Like, go through the security and stuff with shoes on.
I haven't been in an airport in fucking years.
Yeah.
Inside one.
Yeah.
Like boarding. I haven't gone through TSA.
It's been like 3 years since I've been on a plane.
I haven't gone through TSA in over a decade.
I worked for the TSA
Usually I drive
for
everywhere.
a little bit.
You worked for the TSA? Really?
I did TSA pre-checks.
I did. When was this?
It was forever ago. It was like 4 or 5 years ago.
I remember. I swear. I think I remember you saying you working for an airport.
Well, I didn't work for the airport. I worked
like at an airport. I meant.
I didn't work at an airport. I worked at a office supply store that did pre-TSA checks.
I don't know what that even means.
So like you would come to me and do a pre-TSA check, so you would get on your plane faster.
Oh.
So like I would go like check all your information, take your picture, stuff like that, and like you could go
like
to like the
VIPs came
yeah.
to
So
you.
like you would go through the express line. I had a government badge. It was fucking sick. I just got an email the other day that said it needs to be renewed soon.
What, your badge?
I was like, I don't even do that anymore.
I don't even work there, gang. But what else? We were talking about bombs and terrorists. I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
But that shit is crazy, though.
It was crazy.
Oh, I was gonna. Yeah, probably not a good idea to talk about that anyway.
What?
I was gonna say it's weird to me that like religion is like, yeah, kill everyone who isn't this religion.
All right, and that's where we stop the episode. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. We had a great time. Do you want to kiss real quick before we go?
Back
okay,
away.
dude.